Why, hello there. What's happening? Happy Thursday evening? Is it an evening? We're kind of orange. It's kind of orange. What's the good word? What's the skinny? Does it sound all right? I had the same thing earlier when I was booting up my microphone. It like de- defaulted. We're gonna go with that. It defaulted back to I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and then I go and you touch it properties and pick my microphone, but it kind of reset again. But I saw it this time before, and I noticed the little thing wasn't going. Hey, when you talk, it moves. So we're fine. We're good. It's Thursday. How is everyone doing? All right. I got stuff in the mail. I didn't. My C. Reisner cutlery order looks like it's going to be delivered tomorrow. It did not say red rum. Rad Rob. Let's get this. We're just going to keep continuing to get in the mood. Bruh. Tell you what, who's been watching some horror movies? Anybody watch anything? I watched a couple. I don't know if they're worth even mentioning. I've been kind of going through some unknowns that I hadn't seen yet. Some old Italian giallos. The one I saw was weird. It was weird. I mean, if you're interested in an old, weird movie, yeah. The Tri-Stash sticker. I have I notice a lot of people have their sticker wall. I've considered making one or doing something. I want to do something with a bunch of stickers I have, but I've seen it. We've seen it all. I could make a board, put it right there, cover it. I could do an entire door without repeat sticks. I could do just a thing where it's all like sticks from people I know. Speaking of sticks, I'm looking into doing some of these. What do you guys know about Twisted Sis, Bluminati? I acquired this patch once upon. I asked them about where they got it. I got some info from the company about that. I do have a few pins. I don't have many left, but I have a couple of these KDK pins. A little acrylic pin on the bag. I definitely want to move towards making some patches, whether they be this PVD, is that what that is, or whatever, plastic patch, or the ones like Donnie did. Oh my God. Where it's more of a embroidered sewn patch. But I am interested in that. Looks like to do these are not cheap. These end up being...
Mick Ranger became a member. Mick Ranger celebrates 7 months of membership, 7 freaking months of madness. Let's go.
Mick Ranger, 7 freaking months of madness. Let's go! I appreciate you, Mick. 7 months. Have you recommended 7 knives to me yet? Have I bought 7 recommendations yet? Let's work on that tonight. Man, it got no echoes. Everything just working correctly right now. What is gonna go wrong tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Indeed. What were we talking about? Patches? These are going to end up being... We're around 2. We're at around 2. Oh, recommendations that I bought. 2 or 3, I feel like. Can we list them? Flytanium Arcade. the wow. Stout. Sorry, I don't celebrate Halloween, but I like y'all are enjoying it. Well, it just gives me an extra reason to celebrate horror movies, Stacy. Speaking of which, Stacy, how are you doing, Stacy? Good to see you. Miss Stacy, the queen of the channel. But yeah, I would love to get some of these. I'd love to be able to give some away and stuff, but the reality is it doesn't want to focus on it. Come on. They're cool, but they will end up costing a couple dollars a piece. And so that's not as easy to do. You know, you got to come up with $300-400 to buy an order of them. But I'm working on it. I'll probably, I'm kind of looking around because I haven't really priced out too many of the, is this me? Look at that little Kenman DNA right there. Yeah. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. You know it, Stace. You know it. And you be the first one to get a few of them, Stace. If I definitely. All right, let's see what's going on. How many? We got 30 people in here. We're doing it. It's Thursday. Everybody's here. All the people, all the greats. Should I start from the top or the backwards? Start from the backwards. The Demco scales, the arcade. Weren't we I know we were talking about another one, Mick, that you recommended, and I opened it up and it was like, yes. Donnie, I don't celebrate any holiday. Donnie just celebrates a daily life, right, bro? Just living it to the fullest every possible moment that we can. That's what we should all do. Paul Mills is in the house. Clint Crosby. Donnie, bless you. Obviously, Stacy, the queen. Mick Ranger, we're going to think of it. Someone else will probably remember what Mick recommended. You've all been here. How you doing, Robin? Good to see you today, tonight, this evening. Thomas Connolly, the Grateful Dong. I am grateful. What's up, Brian Dixon? Palmataja? Is that right? Should I just keep saying Palm? Palmataja. Mr. Dixon, if you're nasty. Did I say Marco already? Polo? Stream Elements? What's up, Stream Elements? Matt Maurer up at the top here. Who else was here right at the beginning that I haven't already said? I said Robin, didn't I? Maybe not Robin. How you doing, Robin and Cody? Oh my God. The chat is wild. How do I even back up this far? I appreciate this family. This is great. B Shady right up at the top too. Henry, Marco, Thomas, B Shady, Donnie, all Robin. The leaders of this pack, this herd. What is this, a herd? We're like a herd of cats. Meow. Okay, what have I missed in the chat? Now I got to go to here.
Knives Fast became a member. Knives Fast celebrates 3 months of membership. Fun fact: 3 is more than 2. The more you know.
Boom, 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 boom. The more you know. KC, the Knives Fast channel, member for 3 months. This guy coming up with fun facts, just brightening our day. KC just hit 40,000. Is that correct? Impressive. Most impressive. Thank you very much for 3 months. I did miss something back here. That would be a colony of cats. A murder of crows. It would be a murder. Well, what did I see? I asked questions and then I just made 3 sets of stickers, got them in the mail. Robin's got stickers. Watched a rad series called Scavenger's Reign. Anybody else see Scavenger's Reign? Thomas watched Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. That is the one Halloween that does not have Mike Myers in it. It's completely separate. They should have just made it as a movie independently. People hated it because it wasn't Mike Myers. It wasn't the same Halloween, but it was Halloween 3. They should have just made it Season of the Witch and just been done with it because it's actually a good film. Check it out. Just finished Visitor Q. Says grateful. Sorry, I'm a little behind. I'm trying to catch up here. So, yeah, if anyone can think of the other one that Mick recommended. Yeah, patches can be expensive. Then if you ship them, yeah, shipping costs. But I don't know. To me, I invest in the channel when I can, like a few bucks. I mean, I everything I get from the channel, I put right back into it and some. But I have a specific money, you know, that I set aside to buy knives and buy some, you know, merch or type stickers, stuff like that. But they are expensive, but I think they're worth it because I think they're cool. And I give a patch away here and there. I'm down with that. I'd be down with that. Oh, okay. So what's everyone up to? What's the new knives coming in? Anybody have anything on order? Get something in the mail just recently? I did. We're going to do an unboxing of not one, but two things. Wow. Wow.
Cyclone emoji, globe emoji, tiger emoji, turtle emoji, peacock emoji, watermelon emoji, fish cake emoji, wine glass emoji, bank emoji, meridian globe emoji, golf flag emoji, electric plug emoji, paperclip emoji, rescue workers helmet emoji, satellite antenna emoji, chart with upwards trend emoji, megaphone emoji, fleur-de-lis emoji.
Chart with upwards trend emoji. Casey with the $5. This guy's on fire tonight. Thank you, bro. What am I? Oh, I can give you a salute. There you go, bud. There you go. That's just for KC. And then on top of that, I'm going to give him... I'll wait.
Patch fund, I just bought a grail, hasn't come in the mail yet so I don't wanna get too excited yet tongue.
Patch fund. Robin with the $5. I appreciate that, Robin. Just bought a grail. What's... See, you can't leave us like that, Robin. I just bought a grail? What is it? What is it? I appreciate the $5 though, Robin. So let me finish. This was for Casey. I do have a butter knives fast number 175. Got to give KC the KC salute. There you go. The double micro jet tornado. I want one. I want one. Thank you, KC. Thank you, Robin. Robin, I'll give you a salute. Robin gets the Horlock. Boo. This, this could be my favorite. Something about it. I just love it. I love this and this. I love how it feels in my hand. It's pretty a choice. It's pretty choice. Robin, you already set up for Anno? Robin, let's go. I am set up. I bought all my stuff. I've got it all. I got extra wires. I've got some clips. I've got the glass containers. I've got it all. The only thing I don't have is that extra time. Been a little busier this last couple weeks. My league, if you guys know, I run a disc golf league. It goes for 6 months out of the year.
Pomatia became a member.
Pomatia. Pomatia becomes a member at the D2 level, skipping that gas station, going right into that D2. It's a solid user. Good stuff. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Shoot. What was I talking about? Squirrel? 7. Anodizing. So, okay, disc golf league. Got it. Here we are. Follow the circle. We're on. I'll fall off again, I promise. At least a few more times. 6 months is the C.
Paul Mills became a member. Paul Mills celebrates 15 months of membership, 15 months and climbing. Lol.
15 months from Paul. Woo! Solid stuff, dude. I appreciate you. 15 months is crazy. How does it... That's wild. That's wild. 15 months. I mean, I feel like I haven't even been live streaming that long, but I guess how long have we been in this room? Anybody know how long we've been in here? League is 28 weeks. That is 6 months long. All right. I put a lot of work into it. Takes up some time. I do a lot of weekly trophies. I do season trophies. I do the extra flair. I put a lot of stuff into it. I love it just like I love the channel, and I put time in.
Stacy Bolstead Blades became a member. Stacy Bolstead Blades celebrates 16 months of membership. _ squirrel _ goat _ happy cat _ mask _ Darth Dan.
Oh, that's great. Stacy at 16 months. Thank you, Stacy. This is for Paul. Paul, I'll give you a little flair. Bam. Gecko Pictus. And this is for Stacy. 16 months. Stacy. Stout V2. Boom. Stacy sporting some Van X here in titanium. Looking solid. Looking tough. Clean. Good work. Thank you so much, Stacy. 16 months. That's crazy. So 6 months of a league, just finishing up in 2 weeks. So I have 7 trophies that I have to finish making, that I've started making, that I have to put the time into, kind of getting final things with points. We have handicaps and scorings and stuff like that. So kind of making sure that's up to date, ready to go. And just a little extra work in the next couple weeks until I get league done. So it was like, oh, I was going to work on, try to anodize a couple test pieces that I got. And then kind of grabbed the stuff, started playing around with it. And then my took over, and then I started playing around with some handle material stuff and got pulled off of the anodizing and was just playing around with some handle material stuff, which I'm behind on that. And talk about, right? I got so many things I want to do. How do we get more time? Just never sleep. Never sleep. Never sleep. So I got that ready. This weekend I do have a friend's birthday party Saturday night, but most of the rest of the weekend I can work on some stuff. And ooh.
MPGEDC became a member. MPGEDC celebrates 17 months of membership. Wahoo.
Wow.
Dan Kenman.
Wow. MPG, thank you so much. 17 months. You guys, what is it? One step each time? 15 months, then 16 months, then 17 months for MPG. What do I salute MPG with? Oh, we'll do the tri-stash, girl. Pow. Thank you for the 17 months, MPG. Go check out MPG's channel. She happens to live close to Blade Show West, so was there. So, what was your favorite pickup from Blade Show? Or what? 2 things, MPG, if you can, if you want. What was your favorite thing that you picked up? And then what was the favorite thing that you did or saw at the show? Ah, Paul might. And thank you for 17 months, MPG. Crushing. All right, what am I missing? What's Donnie cooking? Donnie was doing some black anno, which definitely I want to start learning that, because that's a popular thing. Oh, I see. I get it now.
Support your local Jason.
Palm with the six. Well, oh, it was like $5.80, whatever. I was like, what a weird, and it's because euros. Solid €5 from Palm. I appreciate that. Supporting your local Jason, one step at a time. That's great. I am going to put a Band-Aid over this. I have my cut from when I dropped the Tri-Stash on that live. I am going to bump it. I haven't had a Band-Aid on it for the day, but I get a little wild during the lives and not paying attention. And I'm going to end up banging. Oh, my nose itches. I'm going to bang it on something and then tear it up, which it could kind of do. I might have maybe cut good enough of an angle that I maybe could have put a stitch. Maybe. It was an unlucky, pay attention. Don't hold them up while you're on camera doing a live stream, right? Okay. MPG. Didn't pick up any knives because you just bought the Machine Y Sonora last month. Well, then it's the Machine Y Sonora. Who would be unhappy with that purchase? Checking out the Poikilo booth and the Mr. designs was the best. Poikalo's got some fun stuff. Mr. What's that all about? Thank you again for the $5, Palm. I appreciate that. What's a Mr. And who's thinking about me? My nose is itchy. Mr. Designs. Oh, I have seen this before. Let me bring it down. I might as well share with all of you. Mr. Designs. So MPG said this was fun. Look at the flipper tab on this one here. That little teeny nub in the corner. Got a few cool looking things. The Ronin. That looks dope. Yeah. The Ronin. Anybody pick anything up from Mr.? Isn't that a Mr.? Isn't that a... That's the new locking system on the Titan. What? There's another new locking system? What's the one I'm thinking of from like Numb, right? Oh. What do we got here? 4-inch magnet cuts. Deep hollow grind, huh? Ooh. Ooh. Anybody got a fan? Milled titanium texture? Settle down, kids. I'm getting goosebumps here. And a new locking system, which they're not going to explain. The new interlock mechanism is a coil spring interface. Is there a video somewhere? Is it like a crossbar lock on both sides, or is it only on one side? So a little pull down tab. Anyone have any info on this? Or I mean, MPG, you saw it. Oh, so MPG has a video of their booth up. So go, if anyone has a link to that, you can post that up. I'm gonna sneeze now. Maybe. Wasn't Mr. like an early 90s hair metal band? Trying to think of a song. Numb Knife Works has the pinch lock. Mr. has this kind of side. So MPG did a short for the Titan. I am gonna sneeze. You notice every time you say that you're gonna sneeze, we're gonna watch MPG's short. Damn it. Why? Oh, damn it. What's happening here? I'm in studio. Why am I in studio? That's not where I want to be. It was like not searching right because I wasn't in YouTube. I was in YouTube Studio. Oh, Kenman. Oh, Birdshot put up another video? Oh, no, that was the one from yesterday. And then he posted one today. Anybody watch Birdshot? I hope they're doing all right. Okay. Sorry, easily distracted. Trying to get us to MPG's stuff. All right. Recent shorts. So it's this one.
He's so big.
Look, guys, won best in folder and in show for here. This is sick.
This one.
Mr.
Okay, there is one on both sides. Oh, but there's a... Okay. So it's... You can pull down the tabs on the side or the back like a shark lock, kind of super lock kind of deal.
Look, guys, won best
Damn, how big is that thing?
show for here.
Tri-State already did a review on this one and I missed it.
Mr. Designs.
Kathleen just posted a link that's probably to this, maybe.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Let's go ahead and watch it. We're here.
What's up, guys? MPG EDC here.
So you guys got to go and watch these. We're not watching her videos, so you don't have to. I'm giving you a teaser, so I encourage... You guys already probably all do. But yeah, I don't want to sit here and just be like, oh, we're watching... You know, you should go watch her video on her channel. Please. Like and subscribe. Mr. Designs.
Location.
MPG got to... I mean, how far away are you guys from the show? It's like a half hour or something like that?
Mr. Designs. This year at Blade Show, he got something.
All right. Teasers. There it is. That's a teaser. Go watch the rest of her footage of Blade Show West. And be jealous because we were not there. It's a beast. It looks huge. It absolutely looks enormous. I love it. Dylan Mallory in the house. What's up, Dylan? How you doing? Let me back up a sec here. What happened to Ron Dobbins? I feel like I've seen him recently, but there's a lot of people, so sometimes it gets in the mix. Has Ron Dobbins not been around in a while? I feel like I saw him in a live recently. Sometimes people get busy. Hopefully that's it. What's up, Greg Vander Flip? And Kevin Smith and Nas. What? Greg, I don't watch her channel. I get excited about stuff, dude. You're speaking my language. You're speaking my language, dude. Deep set hollow grind, micro mill titanium. Get out. I mean, or textured titanium. Warm fuzzy joy, right? I'll tell you what. So yeah, I will watch the rest of MPG's footage from Blade Show West. Honestly, haven't really watched any. I had a couple of them on in the background today at work, but really didn't even get to pay attention to them. I plan to watch a little bit more. Just like I said, I've been busy. Haven't really had much time to watch much. I did throw in a couple of horror movies, but they were kind of on while I was kind of working on some other stuff at the same time, kind of working on like trophies and stuff. And while I do that, I can throw something up in the background and kind of work on them. Careful. This tipped. I didn't see it. We got lucky. You can't have anything leaning against the. I had it up against the lament configuration, which I guess was a bad idea because it's not Pinhead. This is the new Halloween buzz. They release one every year. This is the obvious full color. Anyone? Who is this? Guesses? Put it up here for now. I've been collecting the Halloween buzzes for the last, over 10 years. It's a buzz. So it's the Discraft buzz. It's a mid-range, straight flying, awesome user. It's cursed now. Dude, it's totally cursed. I can go get my one that has Pinhead on it out there, and we can put that one over here, and maybe that'll level it out. I have most of them. I have Freddy, I have Pinhead, I have Jason. I'm missing Mike Myers and Leatherface. But I have most of them. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That's a solid win right there. Stacy with a good recommendation. For those of you, if you've not seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space, it's a silly, goofy, fun, old horror movie and highly recommended. Tegan's in the house. What's up, Tegan? Good to see you. Ground Fog as well. Welcome aboard the silly train. What do we got going on? We got 37 people in here. I wonder if this will work. Might not. It's going to get pissed off at me. Might work. It might work. I appreciate you guys. I get 10 free memberships every month to give away. I've already given those away. I already did that. But I feel like it's just I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I got to buy more memberships for people once in a while, so I went ahead and bought 5 more. There you go. Who gets them? Big Bandicky Bones, Jack Burdine, Glenn, Fickret, and Neil McKenzie. All got some new memberships right there. You got a few, I don't have a whole lot, but I do have some silly emotes. Anyone who is a member, you want to throw a few of them out there. Salutes to the new members. I try to buy some memberships when I can. I haven't done it in a while. 40 people in here. How many thumbs up do we got? I don't ask for much. Oh yeah, can we get some thumbs up in this pig? It is warm in here. I'm gonna turn my fan on real quick. I'll be right back. One moment. And just like that. That one dude? I'm just a dude playing another dude. I know this. I just really ruined that dude. Trying real hard to get up that hill. Now I'm over the big leagues. Man, that's the theme song from the Jeffersons. Always be on guard to combat against the pity sweats. Woo, I know. Right now we're right in that middle temperature where you're not really running the AC, you don't really run the heat as much, although we've had some nights that have been dropping down to like 40 where you basically could easily run the heat. But it's kind of running in between. So right now it's kind of decent out today, probably upper 50s, 60s or whatever. But right now the house is at 70. So turning the fan on to kind of move a little air around will be pleasant. I don't think I'm sweating. Smell all right. I smell all right. Broken lizard stuff is gold. Indeed. Indeed it is. All right, let's move this over here. So did I ask before and then I got distracted? I didn't see too much. Anybody have anything on order right now? Anything coming in the mail that they're excited about? What are the new, I know some people are still pretty buzzing about the Orlock, and if you don't know, concept Orlock S35VN titanium designed by our bud. You can see the right there. And a little I need to get that Earl. Terry from 1931 Leatherworks came up with a real good one. Concept ran with it. And I love it. I really love it. But I've had it. I was promised shenanigans. I came for the shenanigans. Bob tis. Yes. Yes, indeed. The shenanigans will begin. Again. Oh, my. Oh, there he is right there. I'm Terry. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it as much as I want. Because I love it. I do. The blade shape. Whoops. The fact that I can just go whoop. I just want to sit here. I just want to hold it. I just want to hold it. And then I want to cut stuff with it. Just ordered the Katuo Mini Griffin in G10. Says Blaze. What's any day now? Waiting on the Under the Bridge custom fixie any day now. I feel like you've been saying that for days now, Grateful. That chode that Paul got was pretty sick. A little chode that Paul might got. I know we got a few Pauls up in there. What's up, Mad Yako? I'm gonna buy some petrified fish next month. What petrified fishes are you looking at? I'm interested. I have several. We've kind of looked at them. Got the plain Jane Orlock. I put it through paces today, cutting up boxes, getting the room organized. Right on, Paul. Orlock is a win. The plain Jane. Dude, the black wash. Love it. And it's fully, obviously the liner lock is on the one side, but dude, when swapping the clip, it just feels good. Great design. Great front flipper. That's just fun to do. Oh, and I missed. Got it. Got it. I didn't intend for it to be held without your finger in the choil. It's like, that's it. That's the spot. You could grab it back here. But yeah. That's it. In. Locked in. Ooh, girl. Son. I love it. Yesterday I got in the mail Vosteed Parallel Halloween Edition. Cool. Super thin. Much better than the Benchmade Narrows. Well, what isn't? No, the Benchmade Narrows isn't terrible, except for it's really thin, which I'm not a fan of. It's really light, which I'm not a fan of. Give me beefy and heavy. Where's the Benchmade Thicks? And I'm sure it's extensively cheaper. The Narrows is what, like $500? J1 Doobie in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. Welcome. Scholar has been your daily morning Google search for the past week. Dude, the Scholar, the petrified fish Scholar is the one that I don't have that I have been looking at for quite some time. I don't know why I haven't just got one or grabbed one or purchased one. Whatever the corrected pronunciation, the correct emphasis. Only gear on order is the New York Groove t-shirt with Kiss Spaceman, Ace Frehley. Awesome. Awesome. What's up, Splitting Slices? How you doing? Just before the live, I put about 50 I Wish K knives in a cart. Yeah, I'm putting them in carts constantly. Waiting on a Rosecraft Blades Mill Creek Cotton Sampler Black Sandalwood. The Rosecraft Blades Mill Creek Cotton. Is that a newer one that I didn't get? Oh, come on. Stop doing that to me. Sit still. I missed a few in the past run. I got the most recent ones, but there was a few in the middle that I missed that the Andy kind of came back and sent a few to me that I got to send those back to him, I think. Let me copy that. I want to see what that one is. Come on. And an Obed Creek Bow Trapper. That one's great. And the Rough Rider Midnight. I don't know that one either. Paste. Oh, the Cotton Sampler. Sorry. That one's cool. Yeah, how long? $25. Super sale. Second quality. Oh, it's got minor imperfections. Wow, I was going to say, 25 bucks, that's a great sale. Either way, even with the slight imperfection, 25 bucks. If you want to get the mint inbox 62. Right on. It's Palm, which one's nice looking? The Scholar. Yeah, you're still talking Scholar. Right? It is. It just looks like this old school razor. Olive wood. That's the one I would get too, Grateful. The olive. Grateful Dong, of course, has a knife that I want. I think you might have recommended it originally, even that we were talking about it once upon a time. Is that right, Grateful? The olive wood Scholar is dope. It just sucks that you order it and you just, yeah, I'd love to be able to look at 10 of them on the table and pick the chunk of olive wood that I liked. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure they're all, olive wood's a pretty nice, it's got some good features to it that chances are it'll probably be pretty nice regardless. Homer Zoo Hero. Oh, that's the Grail. Yes, Fred sent me some pass-arounds, and I got to review Homer Zoo. Or Zoo. I can't remember the name of it, though. But yes, high quality, amazing craftsmanship. MPG, did you see what I got? You talking about the spendy one or something else? Live on Fridays is Lego Friday Live. Oh, MPG started doing a Lego Friday Live where she puts together some Lego. Lego's fun. I know that they're expensive and I love it and it takes up time. In the winter time, a little bit cold, not going outside as much. We could definitely spend some time with some Lego. Rosecraft seconds are hard to find, even the problems. That's what I've heard, Kathleen, where a couple people got a couple second-hand ones like that, and they couldn't even figure out what it was. Like, it was like, well, where? I don't know. And it's never, from what I've been told, it's never anything with the blade or the way the blade opens and closes. It's always like something like the scale has a chip in it, or a crack, or something like that. It's never the actual integrity of the working part of the knife, because then that could make it unsafe. Which is awesome that they do offer some, you know, they're like actually saying, this one isn't quite to our standards, we'll give you a deal on it. White G10 Scholar would be cool too, because then we could do a custom. Grateful Dong, Parrot. Parrot. The new Leatherman Wave Alpha. If you like it. Oh, I'm just playing. Bob, you should buy me one so I can find out, says Bob Tism, Nick. So you should buy Bob Tism one. Send it to me first, so I'll review it. Then I'll send it to Bob. Fair? I mean, you know. Oh, because they have one in MagnaCut. Still pick it up, sell the other one, and pick up the MagnaCut one. Petrified Fish Beluga is the one you would get. Of all the petrified fishes I've handled and touched and whatever, the Beluga is my favorite. I love this thing. It's a beast. Flicks out with that fuller. I mean, of course it drops shut. You got the weight on the blade. But that fuller works good. Front flipper for days. There you go, Bob. Mick's going to sell you the Wave Plus on a nice friend price. And then he can buy the other one. Petrified Fish is cool, dude. The ones that I've handled, and these are great. I like this knife. It's fun. $100. Brand new. All right, Thomas is coming in hot. Here we go. Thomas wants me to spend my money. You can all help me spend my money, you know. Give me the recommendation and I will look it up. Maybe. So Thomas just got this and says, totally rad, bro. Iron Forest Fictive V2 Custom X-Acto knife. Works with X-Acto brand number 10 and 11 blades. Replace the blade, switch from right to left hand, no tools. Button locks it open and snaps it closed. What? So is it like an OTF or you like click it out? You click it out. But it snaps it closed? Wait. So it's fully manual though, right? You slide it open, you slide it closed. Yeah, I'm single. I'm not rich though, Mick. Start recommending $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 knives, and I'm out. I'm not that I want to be out, but I can't afford to keep up with that as much as I'd like to. You've never belugaed? Dude, this is a clean knife. It's a big knife. Where's my... Beluga bee. Is there a premium Belug? Sebald, what's up? It uses magnets to hold the slider in place and the button locks it in. Boom. Big old beefy. I dig it. Beluga's a cool knife. We got to get to some unboxings here. Here's the new. You know, I picked up several of these D2 blanks. I want to get some materials and some stuff so I can start making these myself one of these days. But for now, I've purchased a few blanks. Here's another one. D2, pretty much finished minus the handle, maybe a little bit of a sharpening. But I don't know how good is the heat treat. How well is it going to hold an edge? We don't know that. What I can say is they're nice and flat. They look like they're decently made. They feel nice in the hand. The shape and the grinds look good. It'll be good handle practice. So this is the one I just got in the mail. Got a little harpoon right there, but haven't even gotten to anything for that yet. These are the 3 that I have a handle ready for. So this is that first little Damascus one. Oh, I can bring up some pictures. Brother-in-law already beat me to it. He's made 2 and they look fantastic. I've just been doing all these other projects and getting to work. My sander needs a new belt and my saw broke. And so I didn't get a real good full cut on these. I got it drawn out and I got the holes drilled. So that and that will sandwich together. The holes and the pins fit all the way through here nice. So then I can grind this one into a handle. Got this one here, same kind of thing. Got it all ready. Realized my belt is needs to be changed. And so I was like, this is too much to hog off since my saw wasn't, you know what I mean. So boom, boom. I'm going to do that one there. The holes are drilled and ready to rock. This one here, I'm going to try something a little different. I have micarta and I have some G10. So imagine it's going to be the micarta, then the G10, then the blade, then a G10. So you're going to get that black line in the center. And then I have black pins they're going to use for that one. So I'm pretty much ready to start that up. It's rock and roll. I got distracted and started messing with this. Wow, look at that focus. There we go. When I was halfway putting my anodizing station together, then I started kind of grabbing a few things, moving some things around. Next thing I know, the anodizing station was sitting over there and I was sitting there playing around with this stuff. Do I own a Civivi Sokoke? I don't, but I'm trying to think, I don't think I reviewed one either. I handled one. Whose was that? Was that a show or something? Civivi is a great company. I have probably 20 of them right over there, but I do not have a Sokoke. Sokoke? Is that right? Sokoke? There is another Civivi that I want. I can't think of offhand. I definitely like the front flippers. This is the Sokoke I'd probably get. I like that chunky micarta. Yeah, that couch micarta. I love it. Just got a nice Mexican coconut bar for your face hole. Oh, that sounds delicious. I want a Mexican coconut bar. Bar. You guys like bears? I'll look that up, Thomas. Jesus. What many don't realize is that the drill press is the thing that's most likely to cut you when knife making. Oh. So was it the drill press that got you, or was it cutting this? You were drilling through the brass and a piece of brass got you? Oh, I can just feel it. Grateful you want a Buster. It's huge. It doesn't look huge down here, does it? It's enormous. I got it because yeah, I get. I like the Vision FG. I like the Super Lock. This is, I'm gonna carry this so little. If anything, I make a new handle for it. I'm not sure if I love the way the handle is. I like the micarta for sure, but I think a different handle with less holes in it. It's just huge though. Couch micarta? Yeah, dude. Like just old couch, just gnarly looking. I mean, I don't think it's from an actual couch, Thomas, but that's that burlap. That thick, like this. Just thick micarta. You know? This one almost looks like that one almost looks like a frag pattern. There, this one's a little bit more natural looking. Just that super thick, chunky micarta. I love it. Civivi Yonder is what got you hooked. Civivi Yonder's a nice one. The bit grabbed the brass that you were holding down. Oh, yep. And then it, whoosh. Yako, I feel for you, bro. Oof. It's always when you're least expecting it. And obviously, you know, that's when things can happen because you're not, you know, it's like if you're doing something new with something you don't necessarily think about that. I've had some things spinning where I ended up, something came around and you don't think about it at first and you're like, well, okay, yeah, I should have probably done this. We live and learn, right? That and a Yo Jumbo. Yo Jumbos are cool. You got to ask yourself, why did they make this so big and stupid? I just don't like the handle. This big hole and this here, I would do something different. Action's fine. It's fine. It's just, I have big hands. Look at this. You know what I mean? Like this is like a sword. They're like $100. Oh, I mean, it's enormous. It's cool. I mean, yeah, I have one, but I am not gonna carry it very often. I really am not. There just no. How many farts are in that couch, micarta? You just got to get in there and be like, do a handle mod. I think I will. Once I get rolling. Then I'm going to get that CNC going and actually make a bigger handle a la Nathan's Knives style. That's the plan. I'm starting to make handles. We're getting into it. We're getting into it. Splitting Slices says, Mad Yako, drill press vice clamp. $30. You have which one? The blue one what? Which blue one, Kevin? I'm sorry. The blue Buster? You'll sell it for $45? That's a solid price. That's an above average sized handle. Yes. Cliff brought. He brought it. The Buster could have been so good. I mean, the Vision FG is fantastic. And they made the Buster, the big boy, FG. Yeah, Kevin, I know. I know you meant to dong. He was saying it. So there you go, dong. Kevin will hook you up. I wouldn't buy another one. If I did, I'd just give it away. I buy it and give it to dong. Yeah, I have one knife that'll be here tomorrow from C. Reisner Cutlery that I wish I could have today. Can't get crap right now. Tell you what. Kevin, hell, I would give it to someone if they really wanted it. Wow, Kevin, you're just such a sweetheart. Gotta be able to eat. Later, Donnie. Kevin, so you just don't feel it, huh? You're just like, Kevin's got it, and he's like, yeah, I mean, somebody really wants it. Buy it, take it apart, turn it into a sword. Ooh, a Donnie burger sounds good, huh? Delicious. Oh, Cliff. Sure. Do I have my link up for that? I don't. Okay, so let's look at this. Message. There it is. Slide out X-Acto. It looks like it kind of snaps closed, like it pops. So what, you start pushing through the lock and it kind of pulls it down? Is that what I'm seeing? Donnie is no joke in the kitchen. Yeah, never carried it, too big, just sits in the case. Kevin, I'm kind of with you, although I'm kind of the collector that doesn't mind just having it, but it's like one of those that ugh. Rarely will I be carrying that. I know it. He makes magical knives and food, this guy, right? And Sabal's just boiling eggs. So does this snap? Does it look like it snaps shut then? Is that what I'm seeing? Pop. It's pretty cool. That's exactly what it is. It's an overpriced X-Acto knife. That's 100% what it is. But I submit. Not of late, but I have had projects and things that I used to do or work on that would require extensive X-Acto knife use, right? So in that case, there are some knives, some that when you hold them and you use them and you're cutting for like an hour or something like that, where it's very unpleasant. So finding one that like pleases you, maybe when you hold it, you open and close it, it feels good. It gives you that kind of feeling, kind of ups it a little bit. And then if it feels good when you hold it and you make cuts with it, kind of like, I mean, I could carry this. I could carry this every day, but I'm not gonna. I could carry this every day. I'm not gonna, because I have a bunch of other really cool ones that I can also carry. But you know what I mean? So we buy $10 knives and we buy multi-$100 knives, and it feels good and makes you happy to use it. If you're using X-Acto knives on a regular basis, that I would probably grab one of those. You know what I mean? Unless it was like $1,000. Then it's like, well, horseradish on a T-bone? I'm sure it is, but if you make the T-bone right, you shouldn't need to put sauce on it at all. Right? Love collecting, but also don't mind helping a brother out, says Kevin. Right. I'm definitely down with that too. Hooking it up. Setting people up with stuff. Pass it along. There's a magnet at the bottom of the slider and a magnet at the bottom of the chassis, so it does snaps shut, says Thomas. How much were they again? $70. And I'm sorry you're not looking at what I'm looking. What is the body made out of titanium then? Or aluminum or what? It is made of unobtainium, huh? You know what I say. It depends. Some people are just balling. Some people are just balling. Which, you know, if you are, good on you. And most of the high-end utility knives don't have a fast blade swap. You want to get a utility knife? Get this one right here. See that little button? Boom. Push, push, remove, push. Done. You can get one that has screws on it too. This is the drop bear utility. Lanyard Man's hooked me up with this one here. Kaiser drop bear utility. It just feels great in the hand. That little ramp spot with the jimps for your thumb. The choke up. I will never carry this really unless I'm going to be cutting wires and stuff. I'll just carry the drop bear instead. But it's an awesome knife. If I'm ever cutting anything, and basically I'm going to end up using this as a giveaway at some point, the O-Knife one. The O-Knife one is cool. It has the little thing, you loosen that up and it pulls right off. That changes fairly quick. And what's nice about the O-Knife one is it also has the, come on. You can put the little T6s, T8s, well, it comes with the flathead and Phillips kind of button lock on the end of it. But again, I won't carry them because I carry my knives. What's up with the new goofy scalpel that Gavin made? Yeah, you know, some people like those scalpels. I don't really care for them. But you got to make different things because we all like different things. And I like some goofy stuff that people are going to be like, no. Grateful likes this. And he likes me enough to have sent it to me to check it out because he knew I would like it too. Because this little chode thing is just great. Look at this thing. It's so ugly. It's hideous. It's tiny. It's got the biggest thumb studs on the planet. You know, and some people are going to be like, that is the dumbest thing I have ever seen in my life. And they would be correct for them. And that's fine. I love it. I may end up getting one. Some people really love the slip joints. Some people will be like, ew, I'm not going to carry that. Why would I want that? You know, I can carry this. And then someone will be like, why would you carry that? It has Ultim on it. Ew, get the titanium version. That's the only way. And then someone will be like, oh, you have anodized titanium? Gross. Why not just get bare titanium like this? And then someone will be like, ooh, is that the Gecko Customs Pictus? And I'll be like, yeah. And they'll be like, okay, we're cool. I freestyled that. I just happen to have 400 knives at my disposal here. My friend put $500 in his collection in 2017, and now his inventory is over 13. I put in quite a bit in the last 2 years. I mean, before I had the channel started up, I probably had 30, maybe 30, 40-ish knives. That's a guess. It's got to be at least that, though. I would almost say I have at least 30 knives before I started the channel. And I'd say I bought quite a few in like the early mid 2000s, like between 2005, 2010. I bet I probably bought a dozen knives or so in that, just in that time frame. But yeah, I definitely don't have a lot. And I know some people can buy like one knife that could buy an entire shelf. Neil McKenzie's latest win is 1,500. What is that? Sounds like an amazing win. I still haven't sneezed. The folding G&G Hawk scalpel is expensive. Yes, it is. And some people like it. MagnaCut Ragers and Swiss Army Knife Fanatics. Sacks. What? Do you have a sack? The only knives I buy are sacks. Got to get that Swiss Army knife. And then there's the Magna Cutters. This reminds me of a short I've been kind of working on. I got to finish that. Coming soon. Neil McKenzie. My last one was worth maybe $6. Thoughts on art knives? What? Art knives? Can I get a definition, please? Can you use it in a sentence? They're artsy. Right? But that's what I'm saying. It's like, well, okay. Tri-State used his artistic expression to make this. I used my artistic expression to decorate it. This could be considered an art knife since I'm creating it. But, I mean, this was artfully crafted by Devo. But, my initial thought on, like, an art knife... I'm reaching into stuff without... And there's sharp blades up there. Like, this is an art knife. Non-functional... Tree Mascus. Fully 100% wood. Strictly an art piece. So that's an art knife. Thoughts on your knife blanks? Oh, Palm sent some photos of some knife blanks that he made. They look pretty good. I'm into it. You got to just keep making them. I think that's the trick is you make a couple and you like them, make a couple more. And then make a couple more. Kevin says very expensive save queens. Kevin's bought a few of those. Kevin was buying 3 to 4 a month for the past 3 or 4 years, then slowed down. I hit it hard for a while making content, wanted to do customs, didn't have the money to do customs, so I was buying a lot of like $30, $40 send cuts and things like that. And then you start getting more into some refined kind of lovely pieces. And you start getting a little more picky. Now I get to a point where, like I said, I have like this. I've got hundreds of knives. So I bought this. I love it. It's huge, but it's ridiculous. I'll probably do a custom on the handle. And then it'll just sit in the collection and not get carried very much. Or if someone really likes it, I might hook them up with it or something. Tree Mascus, right? The Cell Shade Cerakote, right? That could be an artistic knife too, right? That's why I was kind of, there's so many variants of an artistic knife that I love it. I love it. But they're all artistic in a way, you know, this one that makes the sound that doesn't, it doesn't work on the microphone, does it? I tried to change it. Did that echo? Yeah, it still cuts out. It's so funny because you goes chick, and it, but in reality it goes ting. Trying to come up with a design, then I will make the real knife. Me too, Palm. Me too. And that's the best part. That's the most fun, is you get to just be expressive, be creative, mess around. And then eventually you'll come up with something cool. Have some birch soaking right now so it's easier to carve. Yeah, he's been carving them, which is cool. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I want to carve some spoons. My brother-in-law, I bought him a couple things for carving some spoons, a couple spoon carving blades. They're like kind of like a hook-shaped gouge for actually carving into the spoon section. Ordered your first Remet, the Agile Falcon. Chicago Knife Works, 170. Remet's great, Kevin. I'm super happy with my Meteor button actuated bolster lock. Sweet knife. Remet makes some very cool stuff. Flipping my rattlesnake now, says Kevin. It's a fun knife. I mean, M390 titanium, the cool insert, and it's got those echoing, or it's got the floating backspacer. And then if you look on the bottom there, you can see right here all those ridges. Those are resonating chambers or bars. It goes ting. Super fun. Dylan Mallory sending us a link. What kind of dirty link is this, Dylan? From Bing. Bing. Do we click it? The cupped carving knives are meant originally for horse hoof maintenance. I've watched some shorts on horse hoof maintenance. If you haven't done that, I don't know why. It's almost gross but fascinating. And then you watch another one and you watch another one. You're like, wow, why am I watching horse hoof maintenance? And how did I get here? And why am I liking it? Blaze has carved a few spoons. Gonna hit that hobby real hard when you retire, right? Dylan says, you can trust me. All right. Tristan Dare Customs. Wow. Is he really this football player too? What? So that is that copper in there? I've talked to a couple people about when they put those copper lines into a blade like that. You have to basically put the whole thing in like a jacket because they melt at different temperatures. It's the same as pimple popping videos. I hear you, but I don't get the same off of that. But I know people do. But what are those videos? The ASMR or what, ASMR?
Hey yo all you rat, shit, funks. Dan, how the heck are you, man?
I
Have
guess
you
that's
given your balls a tug yet? I
that-
surely hope so. Regardless, I've been lurking, thinking, yorking, and so on. Horlock, FTW.
I mean, that's PG-13 enough, right? I mean, I don't live a full PG-13 life, but I try to keep it semi under control. Yeah, I like it. Yes. Hate Nate. I tell you, you got to keep it all on lockdown, right? There's the Horlock right there. Happy Horlock for the win. Hate Nate with the $10. Welcome to the party, Mr. Hate Nate 704. Thanks, bud. How you doing tonight? What's the good word? What knives are on the way to you right now? What should I be ordering? That's the question of the day. Ramses, greetings. Say hello to my little friend. The like buttons, please, to smash. How many likes we got? 24. Boo. Come on now, kids. I don't push that hard. I don't even have 35. I don't even have ads going. I have no monetization going on this video whatsoever. None. You should be getting no ads at all. Maybe right when it starts up, just because that's the way it works, maybe. But I'm not monetizing this, so there shouldn't be any ads. You could just give me the thumbs up. Give me the thumbs. Maybe double thumbs. All right. I have asked for too much already. I don't push. I like the orange in the background. It matches my shirt. We're doing it. I'm starting to get some orange out too on the table here. Kind of get in the Halloween. I see a couple more orangies. Pop, pop, pop. Kind of do some Halloween videos. Getting into the spirit. Having a good time. How you doing, Ramses? Thank you so much, Hate Nate. You're such a you just treat me so good. If I order some, I'm thinking about ordering some of these patches, Hate Nate. If I do, you're on the list. A lot of you are on the list. Am I kidding? I guess now I got to give Hate Nate 2. Ugh. And Red Bull up the nose might make me sneeze. I've been trying. 35 likes. I need to refresh. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll refresh. Let's take a look. 38. Solid. I will buy patches. I looked into it. I got to order, like if I order 100 of them, I get a price. And if I order 200 of them, I get it for less. It's like, well, you really got to just order 200. But then they're still going to be a couple dollars a piece. So then all of a sudden you're like shelving out $300-400 just for a stack of patches. And it's like, oh, I could buy a knife or two with that. But we'll see. It's on my list. Been on and off about the trigger on getting the TRM Neutron frame lock. TRM makes some good stuff. It looks great. Quality, design, and build. Action, I'm umming today. The action on some of them doesn't always... Can you get skiffs on some of them? Neutron frame lock though. Should Hate Nate pick one up? Comment below. 24-pack of Red Bull is a good value and a sensible purchase. Red Bull does not discount. They do not discount. There are companies that discount. I always relate it to the nightclub. I worked at a nightclub in LA for a few years back pre 2008-9 recession time. People were buying bottles, and we were going through pallets of liquor every week. Place was huge. It was fun. But, you know, if you buy a pallet of Grey Goose vodka, you'll get a case for free. So I don't know, what was it, 20, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. It was like 20 on a pallet, whatever it was. You buy 20 cases of the Grey Goose, and they give you an extra case, you know. Boom. Thank you. That's the discount. You buy, I don't know, a certain amount, you get this, you get a little more or whatever. Red Bull, you could buy 10 pallets and it costs the same as buying one case per case. There was like no discount whatsoever, and it's because everyone loves it and drinks it and they pay for it. Oh, it's $5 for a Red Bull at the bar. Here you go. You know, it doesn't matter. Like, just could never get a deal on it, which was like, oh, come on, we are buying pallets of this stuff. Throw us a case, you know? Throw me a case. It'll last a day or two. Tees are always a good thing to order. I agree. I have people that would have bought t-shirts from me like a year ago, and I'm a prick. Haven't got to it. Got a few of them. Used them for giveaways. Never sold one. I have people that would get one. I should set up. I saw that thing like a few of the company or a few of the channels have, where you can set up the storefront, where then you can set up a few shirts or things like that and put my logo on it. So I might do that, because that would be easy, because then I'm not even making the shirts or anything like that. Yako's got t-shirts for sale and never sell any. Right? Well, there's like a few people. Like, I know there's a few diehards like are in here now that would take one. And then it was like I would sell them to the 7 people that want one. And then they would probably sit there. I hear that. But it'd be nice to be able to have some for the few people that do want one. You know what I mean? That is cool. I buy my Red Bull as a bulk from Sweden. In Sweden? I love it. I mean, that's great. If you get a deal on it. Focuses on making, kind of slacking like crazy on YouTube. Yako, our lives, I feel the same. It's, you only got so much time in the day, and it just goes, right? It just keeps trucking. And if you decide to sit on the couch for 5 minutes, an hour or two, or whatever, that's gone. And I'm not saying some people, some people do waste their life away or whatever, but it's, even when you grasp life and you go for it, you still only have so much time that you can work on things. And also got to maintain your sanity and your health and your happiness, hanging out with friends and things like that, family. But I just wish I had more time. One of these days I'll have some time. Retire, but then I don't think I would be the type that would retire. I'd still want to do stuff, or I don't know. We'll see. We will see. 7:30. Great Scott. How does that happen? I just want my Kentucky Holler Jack to get here. Guess what color my Kentucky Holler Jack is? Then all of a sudden the year is over, right? Here's some time. It's free. Hate Nate can't be responsible for his comments. You're fine, Hate Nate. You're good. Got love for you right here, bud. You get a pass. You get a pass. You're good. It is, in fact, orange. It is, in fact, orange. I actually got my first Halloween themed knife. What do I need to type for it the fastest? TP. Trying to be super lazy. Super lazy. You know what I mean? Exclusives. There it is. The Jack-o'-lantern smooth bone Kentucky holler jack with the jack-o'-lantern. Ah, look at this. I ordered this. I meant to say orange. Believe that. Never fully retire. You just slide into the next slice of life, right? I'm looking forward to it. And I'll still be probably working full time just because I gotta do stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. We got time. Yeah, first, the jack off lantern. There it is. I dig it. This could be a year round. I feel that, yes, it does have that Halloween vibe on the stamp right there, but I feel like this could be a daily, yearly carry, and it wouldn't really be. Oh yeah, I saw the red one with the Indian head shield on it. I was like, ooh, I was gonna purchase it, and then I realized it wasn't in stock. Because I love the Kentucky Holler Jack. I love red. I saw that. I was like, ooh. But then it's like, oh, not available. So then when this one did become available, I said, well, here's my chance. I like this orange. Look at it from that side. We kind of had a vote on the live stream. And it was either this one or what was it called? This one here. The hot brass jack. Has slightly different handle shape and curve. But everyone kind of went with the orange. So I went with it. I got to look at Neil's and Valley sent me that box to check out, and there was a yellow Kentucky Holler Jack in there, and I absolutely loved it. This knife is rad. It's thick. 154 cm on the blade. Dude, choice. I think the jack-o'-lantern badge looks cool too. Hate Nate's got the Indian head one. Dude, it's such a cool knife. I got to play with the one, and it was an instant like, wow, I want to carry this around. But I have a thing when people send me their knives in like a pass around or whatever, and they're nice enough to send them to me to review, more often than not, I'm not going to be carrying it. I don't want to bring it somewhere and then accidentally damage it or lose it. I mean, not that I lose knives, but it's just, if it's not mine, I kind of baby it and kind of keep it at home until I ship it back. And so I didn't really use it all that much or carry it at all. But it was like, dude, this knife is cool. It should be here tomorrow, willing the shipping gods are nice to me. Let's hope. But Hate Nate, I'm glad that gives me even more of a reassurance of joy to be had. Are we in HD? We are. Okay. It just was kind of fuzzy. It's like, wait a minute. I don't like that. Okay. Let's go back to the table here. Where's my... So we looked at these. Next time you see these, I will have them glued up, probably shaped. In fact, we'll just do this right now, quick. Like I said, brother-in-law, because he made these. I inspired him from the channel, then he inspired me, and then we bought some stuff. I gave him some blanks, and he rolled with it. Let me find the pics. Give me a sec. I should have saved them to here so I could have brought it up on the computer. There you go. So here's the two that he did. I apologize. It's not, you're not really able to see it perfectly. I'm gonna have to have it at an angle. Nice little freeform shape. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kenman approved. Sorry you can't see those very well, but dude, he did a great job. They turned out really good. Boom. Can I zoom in on that a little bit? Nice looking for his first ones, right? Most impressive. So that's going to be happening soon. Let me get these out of the way. I'm excited to do this one with the multi colors and micarta. I definitely picked up a bunch of material and stuff, so we're gonna get rolling on that. Faux show. All right, let me put a couple of these back. That bad boy. These two here. It's funny how it's gotten to a point where I know where things are. Like you can be like, oh, where's the this? And then you're like, oh, it's right there. Like doesn't take long to kind of get used to orientation if you can see it every day and you're in here and you love them and you're looking at them all the time, which I am. And then as long as you put them back in about the same spot, object permanence. So anybody watch the video from today? Thanks again to my bud for surprising me with this gift. If you guys did not hear, I'll just break it down quick. You can watch my video from today. But at my disc golf league last night, one of my good buddies from league was coming up to sign in, and I saw he had a package that had like the shape of common visual joy that I and we all see on a regular basis. You like see that and you're like, you know how many knives I've opened out of a package that looks exactly like that? What's going on with the, because people show up to league, they're at the park, they show up, I'm sitting there hanging out, talking to everyone, they sign in. It's not something that people show up where they've got, like, I don't have one right here right now. Usually I do. But, you know, that shape, that knife-shaped box bag, and you're like, what you got there? And it's like, oh, I got something for you. I appreciate you, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, that's very cool. It's like, open it up. So I opened it up, and then I reopened it for my video for today. But this is it. This is, oh, shoot, what's it called? No, I can't remember. The tag is not in here. The Exploit Mini. This is the Olight Exploit Mini, I think. So we got that. Pow. Unrolled like so. Let me hide myself here for a second. And this is, what is it? Like an oiled canvas. So it's this thick, heavy duty canvas. I love it. It's really nice. It just has this like ultra rugged, strong, stitched, big snaps on them. It's like, wow, this is like just boom, industrial strength, right? The Olight. The Exploit Mini. So that, look at that. That is like just the softest velvety, boom, got your Olight embossed in there. Just, you could just take a nap on that right there. Holds 6 knives or flashlights or whatever you want to put in there. These are all Velcro here, so you can put your patches on there. If you want to have a patch for each knife, you could kind of label each one or something to that effect. So I loaded this up. What's cool about it, it's some kind of oiled canvas tarp material. Yes, yes, and I love it. It feels awesome. Inside feels awesome. Now you've got this spot that's all soft too, so you can like take that knife out and now you've got it laid out on this thing. Got your nice workspace, cleaned area. I don't know. Maybe you turn it around like this so you can access it. Oh, I need this one or whatever. You know what I mean? Here is the new beef, the Flytanium beef. I did a trade with Kodiak Edge. Got a channel on the YouTube. Go check out Kodiak Edge Blade Smithing. And he's usually in here. Might show up in a little bit. But we did a little trade. I traded him one of my custom dies for this. This is the Flytanium beef. He did a custom to this as well. What he did is he chopped the, turned this into a clip point. It actually came with two blades. So these are both D2 blades. And if you look at that black blade, this was the same as that. So this little swedge at the top, basically imagine that being removed. Bing. That's what he did. Nice little cut on there. And then there is, I don't know if that shows up, there is a little chamfered section on each side. You can see that little line and then the top and then a little line. I think it looks good. Nice little fun little custom. The ramp right there. The beef has some customizations that you can get for it. I don't know what's fully out there right now. I haven't really looked, but I'm hoping different backspacers, scales, maybe clip, different things. You can kind of make it your own. Mad Yako. Time to make myself one. Do it. Do it. What kind of grinder you got set up with, Yako? I'm looking at them. The most recent one I looked at is like a 3x72 inch. By what's that company again? I can't remember. Expensive. Expensive. But I'm pricing stuff out. I'm going to be buying some equipment pretty soon. I do like the beef though. I need to swap the clip to the other side. Kind of a fun one. It's large. So a bigger knife fits in there well. I put two large knives just because I wanted to see how this holds up. You can see that top stitch. It goes all the way in below the top stitch. This is the Sencut Draxor. This one's big. Brown Sugar 69. What's going on, Brown Sugar? I just got this Olight Exploit Mini from a friend of mine. It's kind of showing it off. So the Draxor, see, is a large knife. That sits in there, no problem at all. Here's that beef. We'll drop the beef back in there as well. Got my other Flytanium out, the Arcade. I do want to customize this some more. I did add the Mohawk backspacer to that. Mick, are you still in here? Mick, maybe that was something that Mick recommended, was the Flytanium backspacer. I know it was the knife, but he might have recommended the backspacer as well. I did get a new thumb stud for it. If you look at the difference, the ones that are on it are kind of domed, and this one is more of a larger squared off top. So a little bit bigger. So I want to take that thumb stud and this backspacer. I'm going to take those off and anodize them with my new ano setup and come up with some fun little customization for this. Might get a different patch on the side. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I like the Arcade though. That's a fun one. I did get another one of these, the Sencut, what's this called? Chiral or something. This one was only like 30 bucks. I had one, sold it to one of my coworkers, was looking for another knife. So Nick picked it up. And so I was like, oh, I'm just going to buy another one. We can do another die project with it. 9CR18 MOV, nice little solid blade, good choke up on there. I like the forward angle on it, the jimps, the blade shape, the finish on the blade. Plus we've got that jade we can do some fun color to. Just a simple, no nonsense, good user knife. So I had to grab another one. We just did this. If you guys didn't see my die job for the Civivi Guile. Boom, nice fade die. What do we think about that? Fun little fade. This is Shawn Ashmore's design, Iceman from the X-Men. So I kind of gave it a cool as ice kind of a fade. What do we think? Show me in the chat. Yay, nay. What would you have done differently? I'm happy with it. I think it looks good. Maybe a little bit longer fade. Looks cold as ice. Cold. Mad Yako should make some knife rolls. Boosh. I like the Guile. I think it's a fun one. Could go over finished flag colors. Fades are fun. I want to do some more. I need to work on my fade setup so I can do it more portably. The way I've got it set up right now with the motor above it, I need to make something that's more suspended. And then this one, I also got another send cut recently. What is this again? Losing my names. The Skelfin. Boom. Button lock from Send Cut, white G10, 9CR18 MOV, hollow grind, very thin and slicey. Look at that. Look at that hollow grind. Dead sexy. People wouldn't love the $60 price tag though. Mad Yako, I don't think you want to shortchange yourself though, because I think honestly, I think a custom made unique, if you do a good job on the stitching, you know, which I'm not saying you can't or you can. I have a bunch of Mad Yako Hanks. He does a great job. He's got different stitch patterns and stuff. But you show that attention to the detail and get some good stitches all the way around the whole thing and make a quality product with quality materials, and it's handmade by you, that price tag might even be higher than that. You know what I mean? Sometimes though, it's the same as like the supply and demand. If you had Casey's channel and you had 40,000 subscribers, you'd probably dump off a lot of them pretty fast because he's got just a bigger following. But that's kind of the rules. Like when I was in the nightclub, we had promoters, and the promoters were trying to get people, they get per head, like, you know, get a couple bucks per head of people that they get to show up at the club and say they were recommended from them. We would say it's like an 8% rule. So like if you invite 100 people out, 8% will show up. So 8 of them will. So, you know, if you make a good product and you have 100 loyal subscribers to your channel, 8 of them might buy one. You know what I mean? And you got a few thousand, you know, you might have a few more. And I think it's less than that because it's more of a niche thing where not all people are interested. You got 100 people, they're not all interested in a case, or depending on the type of knife. Some people want folders, some people want slip joints, but some people want whatever. So it's the numbers aren't really necessarily the same. But I mean, if you got a little extra time to spend, you know, you make a couple, test it out. You make one, you send it around for review. That might be a good idea. Like, Yako, you make something, send it to me. I review it. I'll send it to KC. He'll review it. Get him to send it to Lefty or something. And we try to get the word out there a little bit, you know, help each other out. All right. Table. So Sencut Skeleton, I'm going to do a nice dye fade or something with this. Got to do some type of crazy fade, some crazy colors, because look at how white that is. It's just screaming white. It's going to be nice and bright with whatever color we decide to do with it. Make like a roll for 8 to 10 knives, a few wide pockets, like 1.5 pockets, and then maybe 2 to 4 XL pockets. Dylan, there you go. Hate Nate would buy one. There you go. And just spend the time, right? You get the time, knock a couple of them out. Okay, so that is my roll from Olight O-Knife. Boom, this thing is cool. Look at these snaps. Another one thing that a feature that I didn't show is where these are. If you roll it up like this and you look down in the roll, which you can't really do all that well, but even if I left it like this and you roll it, they barely kind of interact. It's like thick enough that it kind of gives it this little bit of separation. So if you squeeze it, they could bang into each other a little. But the reality is when you go in here like this and snap this thing down, and then you feel the space in here, go like that, fold that up, or you could roll it all the way. They don't touch each other at all. So each one is in its here, 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 here. You know what I mean? It separates to the extent where I've seen a few where they still might rub against each other. That's another one that I would recommend, Yako, is when you're doing the construction, is think about how they are when it's rolled up and if they are going to bang into each other. Some people might not mind that, depending on the situation, but I like each individual space protected. I can throw this around and they're all safely wrapped up. You know what I mean? 4 on top, 4 on the bottom, not in a row. Dylan's got some good thoughts. Dylan, how big you want that thing? Want it huge. I want it huge. The NAF's burrito right there. It holds 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then these two are a little bit wider. NAF's burrito. Shout out to NAF's. Austin gave this to me. Talking to him at Blade Show Atlanta and had a beer with him at the pit. Sorry. And then the next day I went on the last day to go and I was like, yeah, I want to buy one of those burritos, and they gave it to me. So thanks to NAF's hooking it up. I appreciate it. Ben, talked to Ben several times too. Those guys, everyone over at NAF's is great. I have several knives from NAF's. I backed several of their Kickstarters. We have the Lander 5s should be coming out. We should be getting them in the next few weeks. They're going to start shipping. I bought 2 of those. It's their new budget level, entry level. And then they have the old College Try, a new little design mini button lock that I backed as well. And that will be coming out in probably February or March. So check them out. But shout out to NAF's for hooking me up with the burrito. All right. And shout out to my man for hooking me up with this Olight burrito. This burrito is rad. I really like that quite a bit. Very happy with that design. All right, let's do this.
All right, Kedman here. Today we've got a very special unboxing.
Alex, is that all your patches? What patches? What'd I miss? Fred the Lug. Fred, did you just get here? Have you ever seen this, Fred? The Olight burrito. This is the Olight Exploit Mini. Friend of mine just gave this to me. But I know, Fred, you shipped some stuff and some burritos. But look at this burrito. It's got this oil canvas. It's just really rugged. They're really soft inside, velour. They don't touch each other, even these big knives, once you get this in there and locked down. But look at that, the Olight. Exploit Mini. You're looking to carry just a few knives and you don't, you want to just get a little burrito. That thing is rad. I dig it. How are you doing tonight, Fred? I love the Civivi knife roll, but it holds 6, 3 on top, 3 on bottom. I got these. I can't remember where I got this. I'll have to find out. It might have been an Amazon. But so the Velcro top like that, and then you go like this. And so then look, we've got, 6, no wait, 5. And then this side, 5 more. So you can load these up and then close that side. So these are all protected. And then you load this up, close this side. And then you've got like a little carry pouch. It doesn't really roll up like a burrito. But these are not expensive. And if you need to haul like a dozen knives and have them not touch each other, this is the thin canvas, but they work good. Hanging out with the wife, right on, Fred. Oh, Alex, on the NAFS roll. What did you ask again? It was something about the patches. That's most of my patches. I have a few more. I kind of just threw some of the fun ones up there. I need to organize more. I ripped a couple off. Donnie's patch was on there as well. And I had the Twisted Sis patch. I was kind of showing off some of my patches. I'm looking into ordering some. And I do like these kind of PVD rubber ones. So I've been kind of pricing those out. They're going to be a little expensive because you have to order a couple hundred of them. But it's cool. Dylan says, yes, it's that style, right? The one that Fred's been shipping with is the Wii Roll. Yeah. It doesn't, that one worries me a little bit on the padding. It's like that, but the last one Fred sent only had like 4 knives in it. I mean, it holds like 10, but if you had like 8 or 10 in there, I feel like they'd be banging into each other a little bit more. But 4, having them alternating, they don't touch. The one you use for customs is the Knife Joy padded case. Each one has its own unique pocket, right? That's what I would do. For Blade Show, I have the Spyderco roll that holds 40. Over the shoulder 40 roll? Damn! That's cool. Transparent cover so you can see everything without taking it out. Neat. That's pretty neat. 8 p.m. and all's well. Let's do one of these because I have 2. So we should do at least one. Take 2. All right, Kedman here. One Moon Collective has just entered the building. Gonna help us with this unboxing. Anyone have any guesses what's in this extremely large, wide, flat, recyclable package? It's like, look at how thin it is. Look at how thin it is. What's in here? Something from Amazon? It has the quick release pull to open. Do we do that or do we cut? Maybe we do both. You do that. and then you still cut. Right? Right? I can use batting, but I'm not going to do foam padding. Oh, yeah, when you start getting into the thick stuff, sewing machines don't always agree. All right, today, in the pouch. Dun, 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 dun. Rah, funny gift. Oh. 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 Not quite the same, but almost. Where's my other? I mean, I already have. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I already have. Ha ha! Knockoff poop knives? Oh, it's not quite the same. Here is the original poop knife right there. Oh, it's a little, look at it, the handle's a little different. Blade is a little shorter. Tipped handle. Is this sealed? Oh, it is sealed. These are still sealed. Because of the nature of this, I think it's more fun to leave them sealed for now. I have a poop knife, number 2 and number 3. This is the original poop knife. Where's my... I thought that was here. I have the cover thing for it. Because this one had more things. Like, this was the original poop knife. This looks like a knockoff. It doesn't have any info on it. The other one had, like, all the info and the stuff on the side. Fook Doozle! My man Fook in the house. So the other one, it would talk about all the things. It's like silicone coating, dishwasher safe. And it boasts a steel core. There's a steel core in there on this one. I don't know about this one. This one feels kind of more solid all the way, like it's the same uniformness of the tip. This one here has a little play on the tip because you can feel where the steel core is right here. That's like rock solid. And then you can kind of feel this is a little less. This feels like more like a solid, dense piece of plastic. But I'll probably save these for some giveaways. What if your poop has a steel core? Is that a lanyard hole? Yeah, you know, you got to put that lanyard on there for your poop knife because you never know. Neil McKenzie, you are welcome for your I bought 5 memberships. I bought those, Neil. I bought that for you, Neil. You're welcome. Is that the estimated value of a gently used poop knife on the secondary or tertiary? Angle grinder is next purchase for the steel core poop knife. So, yep, we've got 2 new poop knives. I don't know if I want to take these out because I'm probably going to use them as giveaways. And we've got an orange one. I did see Tri-State has an orange one. That's quite the orange. So there is that. So we got 2 new poop knives. You may win one at some point. I will have to keep one in my collection because I am a completionist. And no good knife collection is complete without a solid poop knife. So we got a couple poop knives. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew that was even a thing? Anybody in here ever release a demon so vicious that it required a poop knife? Well, Sabald, you need to get in there. What if you've got that turd is got some serious fight to it. You want to be able to slide through. You don't need no play. You need deliberate cutting action for that. There's no messing around. You do not want a slight deviation or fold. You need that steel core to give you that solid push through. You know what I mean? We're looking to slice and fly and remove it from the world. You know, there's no real, you don't want to be wasting your time. You know what I mean? You want to get it done and move on. Is that a honey bucket poop knife? J course caddy. I mean, honey bucket. It depends on which color you're gonna use. Yeah. I mean, should I have this one on full display like here all the time? Like, what's that? Oh, that's this poop knife. This one did get used. I did a review. If you didn't know, my very first review on the channel, if you want to see me unrefined and beginning level, never have reviewed knives on the channel before, you can go back. All you got to do is go to my videos and then go to where it says date and then go by oldest, not newest. And my first knife video was a review of the poop knife. I did make a cut with it on camera. It was a brownie on a plate. But I did that, and that was the beginning of this channel, this whole fiasco. Here we are, 10,000 subs, and 2 years later, I got 3,000 video uploads. That's probably 1,000 knife reviews. And it all started with a poop knife. I think in my entire life, I've had one log that needed chopping. You've got me beat by one. You need a steel core, a blessing by a local priest on your poop knife in case you come up against a gall. Yeah, dude, then what? Like, okay, now we're in some serious trouble. Do we need different steels for different poop types? There might be. There might be. Don't make it weird. Just like and sub. Might as well turn on notifications. Right on, Fook. Right on, my man, Fook. How many months has it been for Fook? Hey, Fook, does it have a free one on your membership thing? Which one are you at? You're in the lead. This spatula sucks at spreading frosting. And I don't know, I smell something.
Fun fiction, I EDC a chitnaf. Got an Edyard on it, a Kydex sheath with an ulti clip on it and everything. I get funny looks all the time, but I don't give a chit. I say, go frost a cake, Mr. Clean.
Well, you heard it there, folks. $10 from Hate Nate. So, I mean, all right, let's do a test here. What do we got here? Finch Nocturnal. This is not the same sheath, but what's up, folks? You're like, Did I hear someone say they got a thick turd? Figured you were getting close, Fook. I just wanted to know what it was. I think it's like 18. Either way, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. But my man Fuchs, number one. Number one. So hey Nate, that's I do want to get a sheath for the old fork. So maybe that'd be something I kind of mess with at like Blade Show next year. Trying to get a sheath for the fork so I can carry a fork, and then poop knife. I think I brought the poop knife. It was in my bag at Blade Show last year. Yeah, boy! Dude. We need to take some pics and get the memes flowing with that one. Tactical poop knife. Neil McKenzie, tactical spatula. No, we're tactical poop knifing. I got conceal and carry. Do you imagine you get pulled over? Do you have anything on you? Well, yes, officer, I do. It's in my right boot. No, wait, it's my left boot. The right boot contains the thing I cut in half with from the thing that's in my other boot. Sebald, what's up? Nothing like slicing poop. It's like cutting cheese on a whole nother level. All right, I have address sticker on this side I gotta be careful with. Can I rip this thing off of here? Maybe. Give me a sec so we can be free to do without. Whoops. Almost. Protect the guilty. What's he doing? Trying to get the poop off the side. Oh, I should use a poop knife. Use an actual poop knife. The sheath has but a squeegee. I might carve an organic chit knife tomorrow. Palm, I better see pics tomorrow, and then I'll share them with Chet. A black poop knife would slap. Dude, we got stealth poop knife. Carbon fiber. Wait. Sheath has a built-in squeegee. Oh, that's stupid as hell. All right. You guys notice? Oh, there you see it. There you see it. Anybody recognize that? Anybody know what that is? It's been a while. It's been a while since I saw that concert 20 years ago. Today we're looking at a little Blade HQ. We've got a Blade HQ unboxing. You can tell by the blue. It's some Blade HQ. So, what did I order in a square box from Blade HQ? Anyone? Anyone? Guesses? I'm excited about it. Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it go. I actually ordered 2 knives from Blade HQ. Let's look at the other one first. Really? Why the hell don't we just look at the one in the box, you dipshit? Because the mini Which mini? Is that even available yet? Or which mini are we talking about? The Microtech, the MSI mini? Palm, no idea after that last package. Oh wait, coming. So I ordered 2 knives from Blade HQ. One of them was a pre-order. The other one was not. So I got the not right here. The pre-order though, I ordered one of these. Spyderco Mantra 4 liner lock. 8CR13 is kind of, you know, that's what people are kind of saying. They're like, why didn't they just make it D2 or 14C? You know, $67. The suspense. So is the 8CR13 from Spyderco China going to be any good? We don't know, but it's new. And so I decided to pre-order one. Notice it's got a little flipper tab action right here. Got the big Spyderco hole, the wire clip that can be swapped to either side. We have the white G10 so I can do a die project. And we'll be able to test the 8CR13 and see if it is of any. Is this a remake? Did they have mantras before? Boo! Dylan says boo! Jeez, Dylan. I like the design, not the price. It should be cheaper, Dylan? For 8CR? Or they should leave the price the same and make it $154. Right? We're in it. Mallory's pissed. Boo! What should this be? 8CR13 at this price point should be what? $40? And at this price point, it should be $154 CM. We'll try it. I ordered one. Well, I pre-ordered. So I've only given them $5. But as soon as it's available, then they're going to charge me and ship it. So I don't know how long that's going to be. Does it say? No. So I you know, we'll try it. They also have some button locks. Ooh, micro jumbo salt, 202. Button ups. Here it is. So the Spyderco button lock, carbon fiber, also 8CR. Man, they could have probably crushed this if they would have used different steel. Yeah. You can't mess with Dylan, bro. Me and that brand have problems. Me and that brand. Yeah, I don't really have, I very few Spydercos I've really kind of loved. What was the one? A pre-order from BHQ. You'll see it in Q4 of 2026. That's Luke. I've done it before. I can't remember. I've pre-ordered on Blade HQ at least 2 other times, and both of them were actually pretty quick, within a couple of months. I have some stuff that I've pre-ordered. At least this one, I mean, they don't fully charge you. I paid for my Sparrow Strix 4 months ago, and we still got 2 more months to wait on that one. Lefty Strix. Yeah, I'm not big on pre-orders either. And what it was is I was watching Tri-State, and he saw these and was looking at these button flipper, you know, or whatever's. And then I was just like, oh, okay. And then I saw this, like, yeah, you know, I don't mind that. Something about it kind of gets me. And I can also do a custom to it. So I was like, what the hell? I'll do it. Plus I had like 15 bucks when you buy stuff from Blade HQ. If you haven't, you get the points. And then what is it? Every 1,000 points, you get like $5 off. And I had like 3,000. So I had like $15 off. Adept Knives has Spyderco's 20% off your first order. 20% off your first order isn't bad. I got a hangnail that's bugging me that I'm going to end up making myself bleed if I don't cut it off right. Give me 10 seconds. I'm going to go. I thought my fingernail clipper was in here, but it's out there. I'm going to cut this off. I'll be right back. Otherwise, I'm going to pick it off and it's going to tear. I think I got it, but you ever know, like, I'm the type of person like that where if I've got a hangnail or something, I'm going to pick at it and then you're going to end up, you know what I mean? You cut it or you tear it and then you screw up your nail and then it hurts and it bleeds and you're pissed off about it. All right, they're a small family business. Go for it, fellas. Yeah, if you rip a hangnail, it skins all the way to the elbow, right? Just like, And I just had one. I was like, I'm pulling on this. I'm going to just tear it. I could tell right now I got to cut this bastard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. What's in the box? Okay. Okay. So, moving on. Let's move in. Let's make Dylan happy. I mean, it's not a Dylan knife, but I promise this should be fun. Why does this look kind of dim? 100. Better. So it was the impulse from seeing online. It was like, oh, these new Spydercos. I'll try one out on the pre-order. So I pre-ordered it. But then it was like, before I hit purchase, let's take a look. And I saw something and I'm like, you know, maybe today is the day that I pull the trigger on this bad boy. The Drop Bear Compare, brought to you by Kaiser. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a blue liner. We're going to get in there. We've done it. The cube boxes from Blade HQ suck. Well, you know, I feel like it can't be anywhere near like when Rob's doing a giveaway. You get Rob getting ready to do a giveaway, and then like it takes forever. All right. Anyone want to buy all 4 of the Kaiser Drop Bear Care Bear exclusives? I didn't even see those. They have Care Bear exclusives. Are those recent then? I've seen SMKW has had some interesting exclusives lately. When did you get those, Fook? Huh? All right. Rock, paper, knife. Blade HQ. Blade HQ. We have something. That was just a weird, the way that was like, what? So there's your empty Blade HQ box on the floor, wrap on the floor, a couple of stickers. This has got Iron Maiden vibes all day, right? Okay, a couple new stickers for the stack. Some literature. The Micro Counter-Strike, Magna Cut, Cocobolo, or Carbon Fiber. Ooh. The Hogue Micro Counter-Strike. Wow. Magna Cut and Cocobolo. That's actually pretty rad. The Misto from Hogue. Element Series. Magna Cut Rich Lights. Anybody have any of these? Geo Knife, what's going on, Geo? If you guys haven't seen, Geo Knife posts a lot of stuff on Instagram. They have a lot of really cool, interesting things. Geo, we need to talk more. I want to see some of this stuff. I want to check out some of your knives. You guys have my, we've talked a little bit. Anybody ever, is this new? Are these even available yet? Definitely go check out Geo Knives on Instagram, though. They have some interesting stuff going on for sure. I'm going to look this up quick since we're here. Micro Counter-Strike. Screen grab. 339. Wow, look at that thing. CPM Magna Cut Cocobolo Auto OTF USA. That's pretty cool. What's in the box? All right. Nano Shark. Is that what Paul got? That little chode knife is rad, dude. And then Blade HQ Razor Shark. Oh, that's a Demco too. The Demco Razor Shark. All right. If he pulls out a kazoo. Here we are. So this is from Blade HQ. Warning. Cancer. Anybody recognize this seal right there? Damn it, Dan. Okay. You got now. I'll give you one more chance to make a guess. Stacy with the link to Geo. Thank you, Stacy. Appreciate that. So that's their Geo Knife on YouTube. I'll bring it up here quick. So if you want to go check out Geo Knife, Stacy just posted the link. There they are. That frag looks great. I would love to check one of those out. Okay. Here we are. Tucson. Nah, it's already too late. We got a Boker Magnum. Zip. Zap. I mean, you guys know me. You know what I like. You know what I get. I mean, I'm all over the board. You know I'm all over the board. Oh, this is stupid. Okay. We have more Boker stuff. Literature. Ooh, that looks nice. Look at the wood on there. All right. The suspense. Magnum. Impressive. Dude, one of those went in the box. That's fantastic. Does it say anything on here? Magnum wood, to be exact. I'm sorry if I disappoint any of you. I'm just going to apologize in advance. You know me. Wow, this is really a builder. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. You see? Oh yeah! Hoo-ha! What's in the world? Ah. The Boker Mermaid. So what does it say on here? Rainbow Mermaid of life. Okay. What's in... Oh, this isn't assisted? Why did I just assume this was like of gas station assisted quality? It's not assist. I mean, it doesn't drop down super easy, but that's a full on. Look at it. This is great. Look at the speed holes. I mean, why? Look at those bubble speed holes. Is that what you call those? Those are bubbly. Someone has to admit me? Laid off Pete, what's happening? Oh, I fit. So you've got this forced little section. Boom, I'm in. Locked in. Mermaid on lock. A war, okay, so laid off Pete's. Oh. Snarf. Snarf. Okay, yes. Jay Korskanen. Why? Why? Why ask why? Try, bud. Okay. This is the Boker Mermaid. Look at her tail. That's her tail. This is ugly. This is hideous. The back is... I think this Will Apple, that's a hollow grinder right there. I mean, I tell you what, right there, you know, Boker solid hollow grind. It doesn't have an assist. Ooh, the liner lock's a little tight. We have appropriate centering. Can we flick it out? You can hear it. It wants to. It did. It is something else. This is, okay. I mean, you know, I have my gas station section right here. They're kind of far away. I can't zoom in on it great because that other camera isn't working very well. But you know I have my shelf totally collapsing. We've got the cheapo Mermaid with the, you know, this is the assisted opening gas station win. Boom, right? We got, you know, oh yeah, up here. Hold on. Let's just go to the table. Right? You gotta love a knife with bubbles on it. Valhalla. Because why not? And then if you Valhalla 1, then you got a Valhalla 2, right? But I love the gas station sillies. They're just fun. I did collapse a shelf, which is an issue, but I'll just grab all these. Because why not? Here we go. All bangers. Table. Dude, Valhalla. Look at that. Look at this. It just fits in perfect. The afterthought pocket clip that's horrible. Look. It's the same clip. It's the damn same clip. Good Lord. We have the Nick Fury. The Demon Slayer Hunter monster. Robo Steve-O leg. Where's Robo tonight? And then, you might as well have some, have a dog pheasant hunting on your knife because, she. Now, I'll tell you what, Berg is right. Of all of my gas station knives, I love a lot of them. And I have 4, 8, 12, 14, 20, 25. I got like 30. The Demon Slayer. Dude, I saw this one at the gas station. I didn't buy this one at a gas station, but I saw it at a gas station when I walked in on my way to a Blade show. And when I saw it in the case, I was like, I know I'm in the right place right now. I have that knife. And that's where I ended up getting this one. The old butterfly switch comb. And this one is in fact 440. It's not plastic. We got a 440 stainless comb of appropriate thickness. Sweet. When you have a date over, do you say, whatever you do, just don't go in this room? Dude, that first year, it was all in the living room, all over the living room. Like my table and everything was like right there. I was like, it took over my living room. Well, only half of it, but either way, it like you walked in the house and it was like, holy what in the? At least now it's pretty much sort of contained in this room. But I think, Jay, the first thing I would do is bring him in this room. I'd be like, all right, come check this out. And then then you know right away. She'll either be like, or her eyes will get big and she'd be like, I'd be like, all right, girl, let's go. I definitely appreciate the fun and silliness of gas station collection. I love them. This is the kid in me just saying, yes, these knives are cheap. I got this M-Tech for $5. And if you remember when I did the paper cut test with it, it was like one of the sharpest knives I've ever cut anything with. And it was just hilarious because the tip is literally dented, bent, like from the factory. But that little hollow grind on there was the sharpest little $5 knife I've ever seen in my life. It was mind-blowing. Passes the vibe test, right? But now this is the official queen, the new queen of the gas station knives, the Boker. Wow, that lock is tight. Does get kind of stuck in there a little bit. Well, then I didn't push enough. Oh, God, this is just oily nastiness. Paper cut test. What the hell? What? I'm screwing it up, but man, this thing is cutting really well. What is the blade steel on this? Does it say on on Blade HQ. Oh my god. The Fook Dragon has been dethroned. No, dude. Fook Dragon is the king to the queen. This is like a matched pair. Right? If this is my queen, this is my king. And I have a lot of gas station knives. And this is no doubt, Fook. The Fook Dragon. Later, Fook. You can't move on. This is still the king, bruh. This is just the queen. Power couple. Dude, in their oiliness and their oily scaliness, think of the children. What kind of babies would come of this? Which one? The Fook Dragon? Oh yeah, he's not leaving for the night. He was just saying like he's like, all right, well, I'm done with the channel. It's 4:40, says Grateful. Oh my god, why does this? I am noticing that it gets stuck in there once in a while. It like the lock gets a little pushed over too far. It does say, oh, it says Boker Magnum right there, and it's got the M. Would they lay eggs or would it be a live birth? Stacy, solid question. Are you collecting sirens? Yeah. That's not lock stick. That's quality. That's a locking feature, right, Nate? That's just like if you just what you do is you just want to whip that thing out, bam, as hard as you can, lock it down. Now that son of a bitch, you ain't never getting that thing. That's just extra lock. Wow, this thing is ridiculous. Look at the forward angle on it, though. You kind of rub. Ooh. All right. We are moving into late night here. It's getting a little naughty. Like they force you to just rest your thumb right on her. You know, you gotta just get down with the scales on that tail. You know what I mean? Ooh, that does have a nice texture, though. She's on there, and her tail goes all the way. You definitely got to work it. That's by design. Oh, it's in there that time. Whew, chunky. It does get a little. We need to break this one in. Ooh, look at that curve too. It kind of recurves and then back out. Oh Lord. That is quite the knife. I don't even know. I've seen this. How long has this been out? This has been available for a couple of years. And I've looked at it. It was, I believe it was on sale. And that was kind of the impulse. I was like, all right, well, today's the day. I'm getting the mermaid. SC Knife Monkey. Check out my newest siren. She's singing to me. She's a singing. I'm surprised. For some reason, I thought it was assisted opening. But it is not. But it is definitely. Do they make skiffs for this one? Should I get skiffs for it? I've been talking about putting skiffs on something. Should I put skiffs on this? Is this the one? Oh, look at her oiliness. She's just dripping. Look at that drip. Look at that rainbow drip. Projectiles. I got all my premium stuff out. Well, I got a new queen of the primos. The Boker Magnum Mermaid. I mean, we've seen it. We've all know this is kind of one of those things that's been out for a while. It's nothing new to the game. But, wow. It almost, I keep treating it like it's assisted opening. I'm expecting just once it breaks, you know, it has that gas station feel where I should just be able to just go like that and it's a done deal. And it's got the same clip. That silly, dumb clip. There it is. Same clip. Extra hole. But essentially it's the same one. They put it on all of these. There it is again. Oh, Jesus. I have cameras. The afterthought clip that's only tipped down on the one side that doesn't match the blade in any way. This doesn't match the shape of the blade at all. There it is, that same one. It's like, why is that's like a requirement? It has to be horrible, and then the clip has to be the worst afterthought. It's like they just bargain bin the clips, right? And that's the clip that you get. In a way, they almost designed this to match the clip. This would be the first one this clip actually almost matches with the bubbles and the holes. All the others, they don't really have the holes, but they do on the clip. It doesn't really match. Doesn't really match. This one, I submit, I guess, does. That's the male clip. Jesus. Look at it. Oh. That's the thing.
Hear that? Drip, 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 drip. That drip, drippy, drip, drippy, drip, drippy. Oh, Sheila's drip, 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 dripping, dripping, drippy.
How many drips can a Sheila drip drip if a Sheila dripped a mermaid drippy drip? Oh, that lock. Look at that. I can't even push it over this time. Wow, that's actually really stuck. You see, I don't like that. I'm actually kind of disappointed in that. It's almost lower quality lock than these cheapos. They make a cheapo, but then the lock, that hurt my thumb. It's sharp, and then you can't push it over. I mean, you know, this would be a knife that should sell for 500. Maybe 500 pennies. Other Paul. Oil on the lock face. Just put some oil right on it so that it doesn't stick in there. Maybe. I mean, it's almost like it's just rough. Do I have a Cutlery Corner account? No, but I got Sheila's number on speed dial. I've been working on her, dude, the rack and hedge locking system. It's my favorite new locking system. Best lock ever. Oh, geez, look at that. It's like, it's almost like it needs to be sanded. You know what I mean? Like it's catching. Ugh. Oh, see, that's totally stuck out. Look at that. Pushing as hard as I can right now. That's like a fail. I'm actually kind of upset about that. It's not even a pleasurable. Look at my thumb right now. Look at that. Fully dented in, full pressure. after oiling, and that's not even going over right now. Oh, there it went. Yeah, that sucks. I'm not even happy anymore now. I'm about to be over it. Then I'll be happy again. I'm kind of pissed off right now. I don't like that. $40 and it like gets stuck. Is that like a, is that, I don't think that's like, is that the feature that I don't want? I don't like that feature at all. Fully dented in, two-handed, trying to close it. Fookdoozle bought 40 of these for like $30. On the lock face. Well, I put the oil right on that lock face. Right there, but it's what it is it's getting stuck where it's hitting the actual right here. It's not going over because it's literally, you know, the blade comes out and then it goes bink like this. And it's this spot where it's hitting. You know what I mean? There's oil all over that right now. I can do that, but as soon as I close it and flip it out, now it's stuck. It's totally stuck over. See, did you hear that snap? Which face needs to be dry? Why would it need to be where they hit each other? Oil's going to cause that to stick? I've never heard that. So the oil, I've never had a lock stick from oil. I mean, I believe you. You're all saying it. Like on the bar. Well, then what was Mallory saying? And which face? Like the part where they're literally touching each other? Blades coming up, and then this goes over. So this surface here and here where they're touching. The oil slicks it up, which causes it to go too far. No, I believe you. I did not believe you. I just was thinking like the oil would help it slide over more. You're saying it'd help it slide over more when it opens, so it's opening too far and getting stuck. It needs tartar sauce. That's what it needs. We just need more tartar sauce all over it. All right. I've got most of that oil out of there. I had to logically work it out. So the oil's making it open further than it needs to. I never thought you would shit me. Slide to open. Interesting. It just shouldn't slide over that far, or if it does, the angle should be good. So when it goes like this, it's like getting stuck. I don't like it. I bet if I do this 1,000 times, it'll break it in, right? Right? Maybe? I don't know. And we're good. All right, I'm back. Hey, everybody. N Valley Neil's up in here. Did he show up? Well, look at that. Well, look at that. I'm reading stuff and not seeing who's in the chat. What's up? N Valley Neil. North Valley. The old North Valley. We're doing it. We made it. How do how do we do? We did good. Laid off Pete, you still in here? Don't cry. Dry your eye. Laid off Pete sent a link and I got distracted. Here it is. Snarf. Thundercats. Ho. Snarf. The utility knife reinvented for knife nuts. Is that like a... Who is the person who's doing this? Just a dude? Is this kind of like a Vancouver lock looking type of a situation, or is there a liner lock under there? I like the name too, Schnerf. Finger choil, silhouette, balance, cant the blade, da da da. What's the lock? Nope, that didn't bring me there. Think it's a liner? Yeah, I would assume it's probably a liner. I would assume. But I'm an ass, so... It has yet to be revealed. Right on, Pete.
J. Corskadden became a member. J. Corskadden celebrates 15 months of membership. Just oil up that Sheila mermaid knife.
Oh, Sheila. Oil that thing up. Jay at 15 months. Thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate you for over a year and 3 months now. Solid. Solid. Much appreciation. Yeah. I mean, we could do it. I mean, could I name her after Sheila? That would be too much. Oh, Sheila. Oh my God. Ugh. That sucks. That sucks a lot.
Mallory became a member. Mallory celebrates 2 months of membership. Aurora Knife and Tools Kickstarter. I can't spell, but something like that.
But something like that. Dylan, 2 months at the D2. D2 for 2. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate you. Let's look that up. Ooh, I could, if I'm on Kickstarter, might even speed it up, huh? Thank you for the 2 months, Dylan, and thank you for the 15 months, Jay. Aurora Knife is not coming up. I am not seeing anything Aurora Knife. I'm not seeing it, Dylan. Or nothing's coming up. If I just try Google. Of course it comes up like that. Maybe. All right. Is that it? Is that it? Instagram. What? Oh, that. Oh, it's the truffles. I was gonna say that looks like something I've seen before. The truffles. So is that? This is not them then. Aurora Collectible EDC. I mean, that looks cool.
Nate 704 became a member. Nate 704 celebrates 2 months of membership, 2 months in honor of number 2. And, if it clogs the toilet, the chitnaf will do the job, guaranteed. Frost a cake, poke some chit. Buy the shirt.
Nate, thank you for 2 months at the D2 level. Number 2, cut that number 2. Thanks, Nate. I appreciate it. Always make me smile, laugh a little bit. Cicero popping in late. I'll take Chuck Stop Knivery for 500, Alex Dan. You got it. So they have a Mallory. They have a something that's going to be on Kickstarter. And this one's also for the truffles. The truffles is a cool knife. Cicero. Oh. Cicero. Hey, is that Cicero? Yes. Cicero, real nice. Tell you what. Cicero, check it out. I got a couple new poop knives. We got to keep them sealed though. You know, we want the full poop knife experience. You know, you got to keep them hermetically sealed until first. Yeah, the snarf. Oh, the snarf is from these guys. Wow, 1 + 1 + 2 + 1. Not 1 + 2 + 1 + 1. Too many truffles, and now, whoa. And so this kind of looks like the truffles, you know? I mean, see that? Or not that. But see the truffles lock? That might be what that is. That's what I'm going to guess. The Schnurf. Schnurf. And that's the only way you can say it. I mean, I don't think you can say anything other than Schnurf. Schnurf. Ooh, a rack and hedge lock? I just thought it was the lock. The lock was the rack, was used as rack and hedge. The Rack and Hedge Lock LLC. That will always be funny. I dig it. I dig it. The queen needs a little work. I'm a little upset with her tight bottom. If you just do it lightly. What you doing, Lino? Schnurf, schnurf. Schnurf. The new queen. She's kind of a princess right now. I think I need to make sure that lock isn't doing that. Queen up. Because that's definitely, my thumbs are just beat. Look, I still have dents in my thumb from this lock. The Sheila lock with rack and hedge system. Yeah. Rack and hedge system will get me through the day, any day. Well, it is 9:06. What am I eating for dinner? What am I eating for dinner? I'm not sure yet. I wish I could just say, hey, Donnie, want to whip me up another one of them burgers quick, bro? I'd be down. Be down to clown. Woo. I need a shave. It is getting thick. It's getting there. Hair's getting long. Should I grow it out? Thinking about growing it out. Oh, Dylan, you're Dylan. We need to teach you about the subtle rack and hedge system. I promise. Promise. You love it. It's new. It's new. Not everyone knows about it yet. But let me tell you. It's hot coming out the pipe. No doubt about it. Sheila. Oh, I tell you what. So, yeah, it's been a good week. This weekend, I am going to get some stuff done. I got a little fun little gathering, celebrate my buddy's birthday. But I am going to get some work on some stuff this weekend. I'll probably go live tomorrow night when I get home from work. And maybe we'll do a little bit then. And then Saturday morning, live before TKE. Is TKE going live this Saturday? He took last week off. He had some stuff going on. I finally get the talk. Gotta learn about them birds and bees somehow. Some guys are rack, you know. Kind of a hedge guy myself. You know? It's all good. Take care, says Stacy. You're all loved. Same to you, Stace. Thank you, all of you, for your contributions tonight, for your subscriptions, your membership, for your ear. Lend an ear, talk with us. Fun times. Sent me pic on Instagram of a handle mod. I'll give you a handle mod. Solid mod, bro. Grateful. Oh, yeah, I've seen. These are dope as hell, dude. Look at that. Look at that. He handled it. I'll handle it. Like the bird said. So this is a mod that Grateful did. That is a choice. Look at that. Right? I mean, right? These look sick. Sick. Just finished the S-Towel. You did a good job. So proud of you. So proud. That is fantastic. My man. My man's in him. Yeah, I like it. I think it looks good. Cicero will take 2, please. I love that. What's it called? Melon honeydew pattern or something like that. That texture. It's honeydew, right? Or honey melon baller. Matchy. They look great. Are those both the DLC coated blades too? Looks like. Honeydew. I was close. Honey poo. You know? All right, folks, got to run, says Fook. Me too. I'm out. Melancholy. Thank you all again, though. Always a pleasure. Hope to see you again soon. Tons of fun. I call it grape tripe. It looks like a stomach. Dude, it's getting to be cold weather. Get a big old bowl of pho with a combo. It's got some beef and tripe and tendon. Yum. I would eat that right now. They're closed. They're already closed. Word. We have fun in here. Love you all. Wonderful, amazing group. I will see you all soon. With that, I bid a poo that we can cut in two with a doo-doo knife. That's life. Yeah. There she is. Melancholy and Infinite. I went to that concert in 1998. That was a good one, Neil. All right, everyone have sweet dreams.